And it's all drained out already. Look at that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, take a look.
Yeah, I don't think you're going to see a belly in this line. I don't
Okay.
think there's going to be any holding water in this line.
Wow.
But look at that. Look how tight my camera is. That's right on the verge of breaking your camera.
Whoa, whoa.
Oh, you know what? The one that's in the shop, I broke my line at 70 feet. So now I'm down to 130 feet, and I don't feel comfortable doing.
So there's nothing right there, is it?
And it $4,000 to restring this thing. $10,000 if you want to buy a new one. And I got 2 of them, so ask my wife. I'm trying not to get yelled at breaking another one. Of course, my other one in the shop is self-leveling. You never have to turn the camera face or anything. It just, the water's
that's
always...
a 6-inch line, right?
Yeah, and
I was about to ask you how
that right there is just calcium buildup around your coupling connection.
Yeah.
So if they get bad enough, and with an older sewer line like this, you should, and I'll put it in my report too, that you should really look at this line like every 3 to 4 years. I wouldn't go any farther than 4 years, but that calcium can get so blocked in there that I've seen it like 90% blocked with calcium. But that's not bad right there. But you just want to keep ahead of it so that you don't have any surprises. A little more calcium. Good thing is you don't have a tree out there, because that would be in here.
I was about to ask about the tree in the front yard. That's way out the way. Huh?
Yeah, this.
That's excellent.
Yep. If you had a tree in there, it would be in here. I'm telling you that right now.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's like a little baby trees.
See all this black on the bottom?
Yeah.
That's from not having a screen on your washer drain to the laundry tub. It turns to like,
Oh, is that the lint?
yeah, it turns to like, it turns nasty. And that blackness gets all over everywhere. But I don't see any cracking.
I see why people used to have that little net like on the
Yep.
drainage when it's coming off the water. Okay, yeah, it makes sense now.
But as you can see, this line is in pretty good shape. I don't see any cracks.
No cracks, no breaks, no nothing.
So,
You ready to bring it out? Let me get back to it. No.
that obstruction we were dealing with 2 minutes ago was just the
It really wasn't.
It's not an obstruction. Yeah.
Yeah, it really wasn't an obstruction. Although you do have some build up in the line, which is normal. It was just too many turns, and I'm just ranking on this thing to get it all the way out there. And sometimes you just don't have luck doing it.
But yet still, we still in the passing lane.
Yeah,
So we're good to go.
I would say that the rest of the line that we couldn't look at looks just like this. And before you do have a camera inspection in 4 years or whatever, have somebody come over and clean this line out so that the camera can actually get all the way out.
how many feet of line you think?
All together,
Yeah.
I'd say about 120.
And they rent those, right? You can rent one, a 120?
You talking about the snake?
Yeah.
You
You know
can.
what? You should just have a pro do it.
Have
So this is your cast iron here. That last connection was your crock pipe to cast iron. Cast iron's what's under the house. Everything within the foundation. And we're holding a little bit of water there, but that's no big deal. So the cast iron looks,
Looks like a lot of stuff broke loose.
it's moderately to heavily scaled is what it is.
Yeah, that must be where I see
So yeah, so crock pipe deteriorates like any kind of metal. The cast iron pipe scales like a snake. So we have to look at the walls and determine how much is left, how much life is left.
Thick, maybe.
Yep, yep. Because what happens is that scale drops on the bottom of the pipe and gets washed out into the city sewer. But it's not that
Scale is
bad.
like calcium.
No, it's the pipe. Scale
The
is
pipe itself. The
Yep.
Iron.
Mhm.
Iron. or-
cast iron. Yep. Don't look too bad right here. Looked a little worse out, a little bit farther out, but this doesn't look bad. Yeah, up there it's getting thin. So it's just another thing to keep, keep an eye on.
There's no chemicals that'll help that.
No, there's really not. And there's a lot of guys out there that tell you to put certain things down the line. I tell you don't put nothing down the line. I don't like the stuff.
Television too.
No
Yeah.
lights, no none of that stuff.
Yeah, you
Oh,
should.
You definitely can't use those.
Yeah, you
lights.
can't. Yeah.
I live in a condominium complex, and they tell all the owners there you shouldn't. Even if it says disposable.
Yeah.
Yeah, they all say that.
They all say that, but they're not. And they what happens is with that cast iron, especially in the cast iron pipe, you see how rigid it is.
Yeah,
So
it
that
snags everything.
yeah, it snags everything. Exactly right.
Yeah, they pulled out of the sewer line. They pulled out like a